Hey, I definitely want to thank God. Man, I tell you, I want to, Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. I'm Motel Granite the Great, and this whole thing is the Motel Granite Show, where there can be comedy, there can be blues lyrics, Empty Enemy, the novel stuff, Goggles, the best coach, excuse me, and a lot more. 1 Minute Lover, Good News, which is what this is. So I got good news. I am um, I am experiencing happiness, and I'm about to eat me some good food soon. I'm excited about eating some good food. Real quick, let me give a shout out to the people that have transcended that are no longer on this side of the Jordan River. I pray that your soul elevated into the space that it's supposed to go. For those of us that are still living on this side of the Jordan River, we must do the absolute best that we can to honor thy father as thyself, honor thy neighbor as thyself, excuse me, um, and do unto others as we would have them do unto you. Mm, and to find peace, like it's all within. God is in me, the highest God that you can think of, the one that's the creator of the wind or the breath or whatever fuels your lust, whatever. God said, give thanks to me in everything that you do. Give thanks to me. I've always had a problem with seeking validation from people, mostly women. I've had a problem. Do you guys have problems, or am I the only one? That's fine. But um, in the Motel Granite show with this particular episode, it's good news for me to say out loud again that I have had trouble with validation. And that's wanting other people to give me credit, to acknowledge me. It does not happen. And that's okay. Because you can't tell other people what to do. Let people be whoever they want to be. To younger people who have not gotten out of high school yet, um, let's talk relationship first. Be careful with the relationship idea. Something changes, is what I'm trying to say to y'all. It starts off as staring into each other's eyes, and it turns into something else as time goes by. I think it's talent. I think it's skill. I think it's a gift from God. Maybe it's the removal of God. But on 365 days for the next 60 years or 70 years, what are we going to do? How can I keep you entertained and you keep me entertained? Or is that not even necessary? Some people just say, hey, pay bills, and that's what being grown is all about. No excitement, just pay bills. Watch out for relationships, young people. So we got ourselves a dilemma, right? We got a dilemma. We got a dilemma because we talk about God saying, be fruitful and multiply. Now that means put more people on the earth, replenish the earth with more people. But relationships don't work. Is this one of those biblical things where I have to read between the lines? King James was a slave master and wrote from a slave master's perspective. So the book is tainted and it's hard to respect or appreciate dummies. The concept is mutual, so that part is fine. But something happens, people, young people. Something happens and the love that you once had is gone. It's gone somewhere. You get a flashlight in the day, you looking, it's gone. Young people. The young people are now confused because there's a lot of sex between the young people and the old people together. The old people used to be the teachers of the young people. Now the old people want to have sex with the young people. That's incest, right? That's incest. To a certain extent, it's incest. Young kids, young people, emotions. People are emotional beyond comprehension. That number one killer on earth is jealousy. Jealousy is what leads to racism. The reason why you want to bond somebody up into like a bale of hay, tie them up and hang them from a tree is because you're jealous of them. These people are smarter than you. Much more intelligent, built pyramids, had civilizations that was self-sufficient, didn't need any assistance. These people had diamonds, rubies, pearls. This is before the King James Version. Can you read in between the lines? Can you read? Can you read in between the lines? There's lines, but can you read in between them? Can you make a heads or tails out of something that you get? King James Version, NIV, Muslim books, the Qurans, and how can any man know anything about God? How is that possible? The word that they use is they say inspired. They say inspired by, right? And inspired by the Spirit of God is what they're saying. You telling me that you talk to God and the only thing you got from God was to enslave black people. That's what you got. I swear for God, one of these days there's going to be a real rebellion. I probably won't be around for it, but there's going to be a real rebellion. And you people are going to be sorry. You're going to be sorry for putting anybody in any form of bondage. You're going to be sorry. You're going to be sorry for putting people in bondage. You are. And this is weaving into the fiber of relationships, your neighbors, people in the streets. It says, honor thy neighbor as thyself. This is a mirror. Looking back at yourself, the reason you hate other people is you hate yourself. What's easier than a thief being able to take something somebody else earned and walk away with that thing and claim it as yours? That's satanic. That's demonic. That's evil. What's evil? That stuff that I just said. Shooting somebody in their head, whether they're looking or not. Evil. Well, what if somebody was dating my girlfriend? Let her go. If she's behaving like that, it's very possible she's a bitch. And she might belong to what they call the streets. Stop killing people. You're going to get into trouble for it. Find something to do with your anger. The Bible said, be slow to anger. Find something to do. What do you mean? I have hobbies, right? Like I'm a gamer. I play this college football game. I do have a boxing game. I do have a basketball game. And I know you women are going to say, you childish. Well, I would rather do these things to be running around with you taking penitentiary chances or taking a chance on getting killed because you got somebody to jump out the bushes and be in attack mode. Or stressing myself to death, adding more gray, trying to figure out how to pay your bills. And you ain't doing nothing to help. Y'all can have it. I'm going to treat myself with respect and kindness. I've done these songs. This I'm Beautiful. Look, I'm beautiful too. I made this. Look, this is my little list. This is the song. All I did was put these titles down and I handled the rest. Pray to the Spirit of God. Turn that beat on. Find 1 or 2, 5 of them that I did. Like those. And let that bad boy fly. What we got first? I did one, I'm the light. Let's talk about this real quick and I'm going to get out of here. I'm the light. There's nothing outside of me. Everything outside of me is darkness. The light is inside of you. The light is inside. Whatever you think is good enough. As long as you're not operating out of jealousy for somebody else. As long as you're not operating out of hatred for yourself. And that won't be jealousy towards somebody else. I am the light. God bless me in a physical form to be as great as I believe that I am. And this is not a knock on anybody else. No way, shape, form, or fashion does this have anything to do with anything outside of you. This has nothing to do with anything outside of me. I'm making it personal. It has nothing to do with anything outside of me. When my feelings feel hurt, when I try to communicate with people, they dog me, they block me, they lack communication. I've been told, oh, they just going through something. And because I'm built the way I am, I'm a nice person. I'll buy somebody something to eat. I'll do things. I'll conversate. And all of it is for nothing. So I'm learning to keep on reinforcing that I am the light. I am. I'm the light. What else I do? Frankenstein, right? Frankenstein is a monster. For those of you young people who have no idea, Frankenstein was a monster back in the day, the 30s or something like that. Bela Lugosi was Dracula. But back in the 30s. Now, I wasn't born then either. I think y'all should be stewards and students of the past, if nothing else, to prevent it from reoccurring. I'm a student of the past. I know a lot of football stuff, a lot of history. I got over 13,000 hours of film study. So when I'm playing my game, my college game, I'm really just practicing. I got my own offense, 7 heaven, 3 run plays, 4 pass plays, just variations of the passing game, variations of formations, different things like that. It's all inside of what I do. So Frankenstein is a monster that I created inside of me. The terms that I'm using now, Frankenstein is a monster that I created, that I got rid of. I'm no longer Frankenstein. I'm not evil anymore, no matter what you say about me. I'm not evil anymore. And besides, I don't want anything from you. I don't. I'm not striving for any of that stuff no more. I'm not chasing coaching. I'm not chasing the novel stuff. I'm not chasing none of that, man. I'm just excited about when the sun shines, man. I'm just excited about the greenery, the trees. When I'm in Georgia, even here in Cleveland now with my family, I'm excited about the idea of the sun shining, my family, watching movies, watching TV, watching YouTube, stuff like that. Having my algorithm be positive. I just added 5 songs, but Frankenstein, I'm not Frankenstein anymore. And I'm beautiful too. Nobody will give me a compliment. And we need this. We need it. We need it. Everybody needs to feel wanted, feel appreciated, to feel positive. Everybody wants that. And it's come from inside. Nobody's going to give it to us outside unless you're a superstar. And then people kiss your ass. But outside of that, you're not going to get it. So I'm telling myself, I'm beautiful too. And if you want me to just make this singular, then I'll cut you out and I'll just say, I'm beautiful. How about that? I'm beautiful. Not just physically, spiritually, emotionally. What else? I'm beautiful. And I'm going to carry myself as such. Working out, exercising, getting my heart and stuff going. Yeah, all of this. Bang. Ah, that hurts. Ah. Yeah, but I'm beautiful. So I got a song about it. Wrote it. Here it go. No, I'm just kidding. Let's go back on my stuff. Playing with my soul. I tell a story. Tell a story is pretty deep. And I got to learn from this before something bad happens to me.